On today's episode, I'm explaining why it's so important to suffocate all your excuses.
This is how legends are made.
Hi there, and thanks for joining me on today's episode. My name is Ben Jackson, and as always, I am trying to find ways to give you my best advice, guidance and tips to improve your lot in life, or at least your perspective on life, so you can actually go make choices which are happier and healthier for you. And today's was simply just about understanding some phrases I occasionally use, and it's about how we need to suffocate our excuses. And the purpose behind doing this, suffocating the excuses or removing all your excuses, is about really kind of like teeing up to the reality that gets in our way. By removing all excuses from our choices, we are left with nothing other than action. So we can keep on complaining, putting things in our way, but the reality is we can move all those all away. We are left with direct action to actually get to where we want to go. So the phrase really is about just drawing to your attention the excuses that you use to not do something. It's something that I find is very powerful, because even if we just look at it for a moment, we begin to engage with it. And back to previous videos about we're taking it from the back of our mind where it's all a bit jumbly to actually concentrating on it for a while, we can begin to get some understanding of what is blocking us. Now, that may not get rid of the block, but it creates some self-awareness. And self-awareness is a fantastic tool to then say, well, what are the reasons? What conversations do I need to have? What do I need to go and do? It's taking you to action in some form. So in this brief video, I'd like you to just, for a moment, notice and be aware of the excuses you're putting in front of you to not do what you know you want to do. And from that, just see what's left. See what actually is bothering you. Get to the heart of the matter. If you're thinking about a particular problem and you realize actually the excuse you're putting in your mind is X or Y or Z, ask yourself, is that really true? Is that reason, that excuse, is it really as valid as you think it is, or is it a convenient cover from actually generating some action? Maybe it is. Maybe it's something you're actually just putting in place just to kind of like give yourself the reason behind the excuse. But when we unpeel this and take off the layers, realize that maybe the reason isn't as valid. And what is left, once you remove all the excuses, is, as I say, action, and taking bold action to achieve what you want. So for today, think about your excuses. What reasons are you putting in your way that something can't happen? And really get to understand what that means for you. Create some self-awareness. And really be honest with yourself about what's blocking you. When you do this process, I think you'll notice that you'll be able to find some more solutions or find ways through it. And that is ultimately what we're trying to do here today. So take that with you. Look at your excuses, look at your reasons. Begin to remove them. Begin to clear that lovely runway that you can then go and land on and achieve what you want. And I think you'll notice some great changes, some great awareness, or at least getting you on that journey, which I think is the most important part. So I leave that with you for today. I hope you're doing amazingly well wherever you are, and I'll catch you on the next episode.
This is how legends are made.